I was adopted actually by my grandmother
Yes.
and her husband. So the journey of love and forgiveness is how I started my life. We think so often that we don't want our children to feel any pain,
Yes.
but without them feeling pain, they can't learn. My sister had a passion for learning
Yes.
and went to university. She obtained 3 master's degrees.
That's amazing.
And so I looked at it and said, there's room for one of us to get educated. There's not room for both of us.
Yeah.
And so I took a different. And then a divorce came. And that began to change things. And as I began to scramble and go through the divorce,
Yeah.
I lost many assets. And I thought to myself, I would never want to be in a situation where I didn't understand the language and people were being harsh and cruel to me because I just didn't understand the language.
Oh, I understand the feeling. It's time to unlock your full potential. Every person has a remarkable story. Join me, Dr. Sarah Haddad, on a journey of empowerment and inspiration as we delve into the depths of self-discovery and transformation. Today on top, we have an amazing man that has given so much to our community and went through deep life journey. Jim Hanifen, coming from a mixed up family and being adopted to a successful and caring businessman. From an Irish background and being third generation in Canada, Jim still carries the history of narrative of Ireland. He was a policeman in Nova Scotia and switched careers and became a successful entrepreneur. Jim, welcome to On Top.
Thank you.
And to my humble home. You're welcome. Now, you are carrying your narrative Irish background.
Correct.
Your Irish background, Jim.
One of the things about growing up in an Irish family,
Yes.
in my generation, was my dad used to come in at night and sit down and talk to me about how the British would hunt down the Irish and they would have to practice their faith in the caves. Well, when I look around the world today,
Yes.
how many people are being persecuted in different parts of the world
Exactly.
for different things?
Yes.
And as you begin to look at that story and how hatred of a particular group of people can be passed down from one generation to another,
Exactly.
we eventually have to find a time to break that cycle.
Yes.
And so I've adopted a philosophy that love is really the solution to the answers. Because most people make decisions that they perceive is best for them.
Yes.
And some make
Exactly.
it best for them and other people.
Yeah.
But you know, if we use love as a guideline to how we live our lives, then it's the best for everybody.
Exactly. Now, you say to practice their faith, they used to go into caves.
Yes.
Who were they and what was their faith?
Their faith was Catholicism,
Yes.
English because of the Church of England,
Yes.
and Mary Queen of Scots. Way back then, Mary Queen killed the people that belonged to the Church of England. She was overthrown, and then they started to kill the Catholics. And it's an interesting thing. All through the world, we as a society or societies
Yes.
train our young men to fight in the name of the God of our choice, in order to kill other people.
That's right.
Here's where I got confused.
Yeah.
During the First World War, in the trenches, you had the Germans on one side
Yes.
with the Christian God. They were praying not to die that day.
Mm.
In the other trenches were the Canadians and the English,
Yes.
and they were praying to the same Christian God not to die that day. If we didn't have the war to begin with,
Exactly.
hopefully they would be praying for a better society.
Yeah. And they will still be alive,
Correct.
not dead. War doesn't help anybody.
Nope.
That's
Not true. There's a lot of people getting very, very rich on the manipulation of people in war and hard times.
yes.
And that's the part that we forget, because they're the ones that are dividing everybody
Yeah.
in order for us not to get along.
Like so.
I look at faith.
Yeah.
Judaism
Mm-hmm.
begot Christianity.
Yes.
Christianity begot Islam.
Yes.
One God,
One God.
one set of rules,
Yes.
and yet people with money are hell-bent on making us hate each other so
Yes.
that they can profit.
Exactly. Now, this all that what you said is in the background
Correct.
and in the future and
Correct.
now happening.
Yes.
How is that making you feel? Are we getting ahead in any way?
With each generation, we try to kill less people, but the intent is still there. And when I look at the thousands and hundreds of thousands of people that have died in the last year and a half
Yes.
all over the world due to conflict
Yes.
that is really being focused for greed, then I have an issue with that. When I look at men, women, and children that want no part of it,
Yes.
and they're being used as pawns in a bigger scheme,
Yes.
then that causes me a great deal of anger, because it's only for money.
It is for money and power, and innocent people go,
Absolutely.
and it's so hard. Now, I know this is all because of power, money, and all that. Where does racism come in place? And I know it's not just black and white.
You know what? Racism is one of those interesting things that it depends on where you are,
Yeah.
depends on what you see and where you are.
Yeah.
Again, if I use love
Yes.
as my metric, then race and racism doesn't matter. And for me right now, I'm at a point in time in my life, and I thank God for, the only thing I look for is good people, bad people. I don't care religion. I don't care color. I don't care race. I just want to know that there are good people, and I've met tremendously good people everywhere.
That's good. Now, how can you adopt your philosophy and make, the world or people adopt the same philosophy? How can we change that?
I think we have to do it probably one person at a time. Today, sincerity is really more important than ever before. Online, when I look at social media,
Yes,
most of it is fake.
exactly.
What are the big issues of the day on social media? Well, the Kardashians got a new facelift. Another group of people somewhere did something by having a party out and had a great time. And so all we're doing is talking about wealth and trying to show lifestyles that most people are never, ever going to see and only dream of.
Exactly.
And that's keeping them distracted from what are the real important issues in life. What about those people that are going to bed at night that are hungry? What about those people that are going to bed at night feeling insecure that they may not live until the morning? What about those people that are in tremendous pain and need somebody just to listen to them and hear them? Those, to me, are the more important things and the bigger issues that we have to face in society today.
Yes.
And if we're not willing to give back because we're attached to our cell phones and we're too caught up, look at how we babysit kids today. We give them a cell phone at 3 years of age.
Yes.
In order for them to be able to look at that, and what are they learning? And so now we've got a disconnect between the parents and the children.
Yeah.
And now as the children get older, the parents want to become their friends instead of their parents. And so there's no guidelines, there's no boundaries being set.
Yes. Yeah. Now, I know you have grandkids.
I do.
How is that affecting them?
Very much. When I was a kid growing up, adolescence is always a difficult time for everybody.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Women begin to figure out that they're coming into maturity and competition between other girls and the boys that are there.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, women begin to talk differently about the friends in the way that they did. The boys begin to say cruel and nasty things to people and begin bullying.
Yes.
And that's difficult. But when I was a kid, 3 o'clock or 3:30 you come, the bell would ring, I'd go home.
Yes.
When I was home from 3:30 until 7:30 the next morning, there was no bullying.
No.
Today, the bullying starts on the school ground and follows you home on social media.
Exactly.
And the bullying is in their bedrooms at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night. People are beginning to manipulate them online and abuse them.
Yeah. It's sad.
It is.
It is. So you are scared about your kids, your grandkids.
Absolutely.
And what can we do as a society to help, like raise our kids right and prevent all that?
It becomes a much difficult problem because now we have everybody lined up in their religious camps with their sets of religious rules
Yes.
that we're going to follow because it was good 2,000, 3,000 years ago, but it may not be quite as applicable today in the way in which we deal with things.
Okay.
But the things that are in the Quran, the things that are in the Bible, and the things that are in the Torahs are still the same.
Yeah,
Love, forgiveness.
exactly.
And our societies have not decided to grasp onto it because there's no money in love and forgiveness.
Yeah. Now, I know you were adopted as a child.
Yes.
How did you get that love and forgiveness? How did you become to love that philosophy? How did that affect your life? What was your adoption story?
I was adopted actually by my grandmother
Yes.
and her husband,
Your real grandmother?
my real grandmother.
Okay. All right.
So my mother was perceived to be my older sister. She had an affair with a married man, and as a result of it, my sister and I were born.
Okay. All right.
And my grandmother took me at a time in life where she neither had the desire or the means to take me.
She was forced to, kind of?
Yes.
Yeah.
And they had no money
Here in Canada.
here in Canada. And both of them, God bless their souls, were full-blown alcoholics.
That must have been hard on you.
It was. So the journey of love and forgiveness is how I started my life.
It's because of the hardship that you went through.
Yes. We think so often that we don't want our children to feel any pain,
Yes.
but without them feeling pain, they can't learn. And look what we're doing to all the children now. Everybody gets a medal. Even the kids that know they don't deserve a medal.
Yes.
And therefore, what value does the medal have? Let's not give it at all.
Nothing.
What we need to do is talk to our children about each and every one of them has a unique skill set that sets them apart and makes them different from everybody, and that difference should be celebrated.
Yes, exactly.
The nerds are great with computers.
Yeah.
They're great with art. They're great with anime.
Mm.
And we're all amazed when they grow up to be adults and portray their craft.
Yes.
And yet we make fun of them when we're younger because it's the athletic kid that is getting all the accolades. But over time, everybody has a time to shine.
Yes, that's right.
And how we celebrate
and everybody has a potential to
Correct.
shine. Yes.
And so that's where the power of success comes from. It's there for everybody.
Yeah.
We need to crystallize our definition of success.
Yes.
I'm going to talk about Adam for a minute. Adam is a young man that I got an opportunity to meet and sit with for several hours. He's autistic. Now,
How old is Adam?
Adam is 33. And 12 years ago,
Yes.
he got a job
Mm-hmm.
at Sobeys. And so he works doing carryout, bringing in the carts,
Carts from outside.
stocking shelves,
Yes.
and he's never missed a day of work.
Wow.
And he's never been late. Isn't that successful?
That's amazing.
So here we have an autistic kid, goes to work every day, makes a living, getting Canada pension, are putting contribution toward Canada Pension so that when he retires, he gets a pension like everybody else.
Yes.
Isn't that living with dignity and opportunity?
Normal humans can't, do that. They always miss work. They're late, we all, life happens.
Yes. But he's never been late.
Yes.
And he's never missed a day.
Oh, that's amazing.
And so when I look at the world, there's all kinds of successes in the world. We only use one benchmark, money.
Yeah.
But so many other benchmarks are there.
Yes.
What have they given back to society?
Yeah.
Have they smiled at people in order to lift other people up?
Yes.
What do we do on a daily basis to give back to our society that has given all of us so much?
Exactly. Now, I know you didn't get a university degree.
No, I did not.
Exactly. So you went through life with doing so many careers. Your first career was a policeman, right?
It was. At that particular time, you only needed grade 10, which was fortunate for me because all I had was grade 10.
Okay. And why didn't you go to university? Is it because of financial issues?
Absolutely. In my family, as I said, we were very, very poor.
Yes.
My sister had a passion for learning.
Yes.
And went to university. She obtained 3 master's degrees.
That's amazing.
And so I looked at it and said, there's room for one of us to get educated. There's not room for both of us.
Yeah.
And so I took a different...
So you sacrificed. That's when love comes in hand there. That's amazing. Now, from a policeman there, you switched your career and you went into being a businessman.
Correct.
How did that change happen and what happened there?
In 1981, they started to freeze promotions.
Okay.
And I was just on the job about 5 years. It was my first promotional routine I was going to write, and they put a freeze on. So no more promotions.
Oh, no.
So we had changed our contract at that time, so we were working 4 days on, 4 days off.
Yeah.
So on my 4 days working as a policeman, no problem. I worked 12-hour days.
Yes.
And then I had 4 days off. Well, I started a small painting company.
Nice.
And what I found is that after working for 12 months without a day off, you don't have time to spend money.
Oh, yes, exactly.
And so the money from the painting business, I started buying property. And by 1985, I had 17 properties on the peninsula of Halifax.
Awesome. How old were you?
I would have been 34.
34.
And then a divorce came, and that began to change things. And as I began to scramble and go through the divorce, I lost many assets. So the rebuild was to buy a restaurant in Ecum-Secum.
Yes.
And that was going to be the transition. I would become an entrepreneur as a restaurateur.
Yes.
And then I would be making all kinds of money.
Yes.
Unfortunately, that plan didn't work quite as well as I'd hoped. At the end of 2 years, we had lost $100,000 of unsecured loans on that restaurant with high interest rates that we had to pay. And so again, a difficult time.
Yeah.
And what I would do is Sharon and I and a dog and a cat
And who's Sharon?
lived in a rooming house on Brunswick Street for a year until I was able to pay off that debt.
Who's Sharon?
Sharon's my wife, sorry.
Okay, so that's your second marriage?
Second marriage, yeah.
So when did you get married after your divorce, and how did you meet Sharon?
Sharon was working in the courthouse, in the provincial courthouse at the time. I was a policeman.
Yes.
And we just met on one particular case and just started talking, and the rest, as they say, is history. Sharon and I decided that we would start a life together.
So Sharon, again, didn't come from a wealthy family either.
No, she didn't.
Okay, so you guys both started from the beginning, basically.
Yes.
And the restaurant was your first business?
It was.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Why didn't you give up after the restaurant business? What did you do? Like, what encouraged you to keep going?
we all eventually at a time have to look in a mirror. And many years ago, I learned an expression. It's 10 words, 20 letters.
Yes.
And I took it to heart because every time I would look in the mirror, I would say, if it is to be, it is up to me.
Perfect.
And the reason why is that eliminates all the excuses that the North American society has given me as to why it's okay to fail.
Yeah.
Because if I fail, that was my choice. If I succeed, it
That
is
was
my
your
choice
choice.
and my
Exactly.
work. And I chose to succeed as opposed to fail.
So when you say you chose to succeed, what was the next plan after the restaurant? What happened? You and Sharon, what did you guys do?
Shortly after the restaurant and coming back, Sharon actually came into the business, the life insurance business, which is where I was.
Okay.
And we decided that we would build a business,
Yeah.
build a life,
Yes.
and build a career.
Yes.
And away we went.
So that business is very successful, I hear.
It is very successful.
What's the secret of the success here?
Service,
Exactly. And
giving back to the community. And we were
Exactly.
real big believers in making sure two things. Whenever we would write a contract, we would write it with the anticipation of a claim. And so all our documentation and all our paperwork
yes.
were done as if there was a claim coming any day. That way, we always knew that when the claim did come, if it did, that it would be paid promptly. Because people buy insurance so that they get paid when they need to be paid.
Yes.
And we wanted to make sure that that happened.
Exactly.
And number two, as we were so humble in receiving the businesses that we received, we felt an obligation to give back to society for the gifts that we've received.
So I know you have a very good relationship with immigrants.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
When I was a kid,
Yes.
I grew up across the street from a Lebanese family.
Yeah.
They're still like brothers and sisters to me. Their mom just passed away at 100 a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And I went to the funeral, and again, it was like family.
Yeah.
Then I had an experience when I was about 15 or 16. I mentioned that I was in Navy Reserves.
Yes.
And the English group would go out in July
Yeah.
and then go to class in August. The French group would come and do class in July and go sailing in August.
Okay.
So this one poor French kid ended up coming to the English ship in July.
Oh.
And he couldn't speak a word of English other than yes and no.
Oh boy.
And so Guy was there and he was panicking. And I thought to myself, I would never want to be in a situation where I didn't understand the language and people were being harsh and cruel to me because I just didn't understand the language.
Oh, I understand the feeling.
So I took him under my wing, and for a day or two until they sorted it out, I made sure he got his meals, got a place to sleep, all that type of stuff. And then off goes Guy.
Yeah.
And I think to myself, I'll never see him again in my life.
Yes.
3 years later,
Yeah.
I decided I want to sail active as a reservist
Yes.
to see if the Navy would be a career for me.
Yeah.
I go to a ship, 21 francophones, and moi aussi. I was the only English person on the ship.
Oh boy.
And when I walk up that gangplank, who is the first person to greet me? But Guy.
Oh.
And so then he told all the French guys, this guy's okay. He talked to us. He helped me. And so they helped me. As I began to run into different people in different ethnic groups,
Yes.
if I talked to them as humans, they were so appreciative and so kind.
Yes, exactly.
Whenever I greet you with salam alaikum.
Yes. I'm sorry, Jim.
It's okay.
I know it's very emotional. It's just it's life is not easy.
My friend Chrissy taught me that because I took him fishing.
Yeah.
One small thing. Fishing. That his wife said that he loved to do when he was in Afghanistan, but had never done in Canada because he had no friends.
Oh.
So I took her seat. He said, now you're my brother. And I'm going to teach you this greeting.
He taught you the Salam Alaikum?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
He said, because if you learn this greeting and you say it to a Muslim, they will appreciate and respect you. In my years using that greeting, I have only been welcomed and loved by the Muslim community.
You're an amazing person. You're an amazing person, Jim. You made me cry because I understand the feeling when you don't speak the language, you don't know anybody, and what happens. I know your motto in life, but I want to hear it. Can you say it again?
Salam alaikum. What? Yeah. You have to rephrase the question on.
What drives you in life?
What drives me? Life. Life drives me. Money is a necessity to live,
Yes.
but is not my driver.
Yeah.
My driver really is about giving back, helping where I can, because I know there's so much pain in this world.
There is, and we need good people like you to ease that pain. Now, I know you do meditation.
Yes, I do.
So when did you start and how did that change your life?
Probably, I would have been in my early 30s,
Okay.
and I was suffering terrible anxiety attacks where the stress of life and the world would be so heavy that I would go and sit in front of the VG hospital thinking I was having a heart attack and not wanting to go into to find out that I wasn't for the fourth or fifth or sixth time.
Yeah.
And so I ended up getting introduced to a Dr. Joe Gabriel, who taught me how to do transcendental meditation and then self-hypnosis,
Okay.
both of which I use even today. Transcendental meditation for 20 minutes is like a 2-hour nap.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because it takes you deep below the sleep line,
Okay.
and therefore your body is able to rest and heal. So it's 2 parts.
Okay.
And the self-hypnosis, if I'm trying to learn a new skill, if I'm
Yes.
trying to learn something new or break an old habit,
Yeah.
then self-hypnosis is the way to go, because you're giving yourself those suggestions, again, below the sleep level.
Yes.
And so your subconscious mind takes those suggestions and begins to formulate a plan in your mind so that you execute the same thing.
So how
For an
did
example, if somebody wanted to quit smoking, you would
Yes.
give the suggestion that you stop smoking, and then all of a sudden your subconscious mind, the next time you had a cigarette, wouldn't enjoy it.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Yep,
And that changed your life?
absolutely.
How did that, like, what kind of changes did you see?
It taught me how to break things out into small chunks.
Okay.
We're a funny society. I got to a weight of 231 pounds. But because I wear jackets
Yeah.
and loose-fitting clothes, nobody ever saw it. Everybody thought I was fit.
Yes.
Then I had a heart attack.
Oh, boy.
And that told me I wasn't fit.
Yes.
And then when I found out, when I went on their scales, I'm obese. Not overweight. I'm obese
Yeah.
based on medical term.
Yes.
I didn't like that. What we all want to do then is rush and lose 50 pounds. We want to rush and lose 60 pounds, whatever the weight loss is that we have to do.
That's right. Yeah.
My goal the first year, I want to lose 10 pounds. I want to lose a pound a month.
Okay.
And I want to keep it simple.
Yeah.
The self-hypnosis
Yes.
focused on 10 pounds a month. Well, I'm several years out from that. I'm within 2 pounds of where I want to be. And my weight has come off roughly 8 to 10 pounds a year over the last 4 or 5 years.
Yes. Awesome. Good job. Keep going.
We have to measure success on our own terms
Mm-hmm.
because what drives me may not drive you.
That's right.
But if I can find what drives you, I can help you get whatever you need or want.
Thank you. That's awesome. Now, I'm going to say some words and you tell me what it means to you.
Okay.
Success.
Continuously striving to move forward in a positive way.
Awesome. Humanity.
All of us.
Excellent. Immigrants.
All of us.
Community.
All of us.
Wow. Racism.
For none of us.
That's amazing. Meditation.
For all.
Sharon.
Wonderful woman.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Now, last but not least, what changes would you like to see in Canada?
There was an organization I belonged to for many, many years.
Mm-hmm.
And their concept was one that people that volunteered were known as trusted servants.
Mm-hmm.
But the key word was servants.
Yeah, okay.
What we need in Canada is politicians and people that work for the government to truly become servants of the people. We're all trying to do things for ourselves, for our betterment, to put more money in our bank and everything else.
Yes.
But if I'm truly a trusted servant, then it is about something greater than me. It is about our society, our community. It is about making sure that everybody is treated with dignity and respect.
You know what? I wish everybody was like you. I am truly delighted to have been talking to you, Jim. And I can't even express my emotions. You made me cry in so many ways that it touched my heart.
Faristo.
Thank you so much for being with me.
Faristo.
Parakalo. And that's a Greek word for thank you. And I said, you're welcome. Thank you.